Hey, I hope everything is well with you. Today I want to talk about a reason why I quit Roaccutane a month early. I've been on it for 6 months and I am done. I've given it up as of a week ago. I started back in February. I started on 20 milligrams, then went up to 40, then went up to 80. I went private, so I paid a lot of money for the course of tablets, and although it kind of hurts me that I'm giving up and getting rid of these tablets that I'm not going to use and I paid a lot of money for, I'm just like, whatever. I am honestly done. It has really opened my eyes in terms of what I've put my body through. And, is clear skin worth it? Now, I know it's easy for me to say that because right now I've got clear skin. So it's like, yeah, well, it is because, you can't say that if you've got clear skin. But it really made me take a step back and being like, are you serious that you're putting your body through all of this just for clearer skin? Is this the only way that you can do it? And the answer is no, it's not. Because a lot of the time, the acne can reoccur. Like looking at research online, I think this says like 45 to 50% of cases, acne can reoccur, can come back again. And that goes to show that, drying your skin out with isotretinoin, a high course for however long you put on it, doesn't necessarily mean that acne is not going to come back around, because acne has obviously been triggered by something. It has made me take a step back and look into how else I can look after my body and look after my skin, and whatever is causing acne flare-ups. So yeah, I started back in February. I paid a lot of money, and as soon as I started, I really started to feel like overnight like a 97-year-old woman. I was like, oh my God, all of a sudden it felt like somebody took a hammer to my lower back, and I had that for 6 months straight. Every morning was so painful, so painful. I was unable to do my workouts, my weight training, which I really enjoyed. It made me feel fit and able and active and confident, and that was taken away. Although I haven't gained a lot of weight, I've only gained like a few pounds. I understand that muscle is heavier than fat. So I have lost a lot of muscle mass. I can feel it, I can see it on myself, which has definitely triggered my body dysmorphia. It's made me feel really, really low this past 6 months. Although my skin is clear and I feel a lot better with that, and able to wear more things such like this, I've also been wearing very baggy things. I've been wearing dark things, jeans in like really, really hot weather, like not wanting anybody to see my body because I've been feeling really, really bad about my physical appearance, my weight. Although it's not necessarily a bad weight, it has really sparked my body dysmorphia, and that has taught me that clear skin doesn't necessarily mean that like your confidence is like, woo, yes, no more skin picking, not necessarily, and no more body dysmorphia, not necessarily. For me, it has been shouting louder than ever before, and that goes to show for me that the intrusive thoughts can shift from one to the other. It's very, very easy for like one compulsion to change to another and sidestep. And so although you feel like you're making progress, it's not necessarily the case. For me, like, as soon as my mind was not freaking out over the skin anymore, I started freaking about how this looks, how this feels, what I'm eating, what people are thinking of me, constantly comparing my body to other people. And it's literally comparing to every person I see every day, and all these harsh words. It's really made me think, wow, like, there's a lot of groundwork to be done, and it doesn't just stop with the skin. And that's definitely been a massive wake-up call. It's been one of those things like, you think, oh, clear skin is going to make me feel on top of the world. Well, yeah, it will temporarily, but then if this is emotional, if this goes far deeper than just the skin surface, then you're not going to feel great for that long. Like the negative thoughts, the anxiety is going to creep back, and you're going to start looking at yourself and being like, what else do I need to fix? I'm not happy. And that's where you need to take the groundwork to. That's where you really need to focus your attention and energy on, is the low self-esteem, and how to work with your body instead of working against it. I've realized on this course, And the reason why I've quit is because I've just been overdosing my body for 6 months straight, hating on it, putting it through literal hell, actual hell. Every day just felt like trudging through quicksand, like feeling really, really crappy about myself day after day after day. And all for what? Clear skin. Yeah, so that has been a huge wake-up call. It's made me look more inwards into like what I'm eating, what I need to eliminate from my diet that's been making me feel really bad, that's been making my skin flare up. I have a video that you can check out, and it shows a quick, cheap and effective way to find out foods that you're intolerant to. There's no blood required. You just send a couple strands of your hair. It really is that simple. I got some really good results, and I've eliminated those from my diet, and it has definitely helped. But some other things that really have made it difficult and made me think, nah, actually I'm done. The water retention, of course, feeling like a whale even though I'm not. That has really affected my confidence. The sun damage, the sunburns, like from day one when I stepped out, even though I was wearing my normal SPF 50, I burnt straight away. I have got a few more wrinkles now because of it. I will be, as soon as, I think they say like to wait 6 months before you do any treatments or anything, like as soon as that's the case, I will be on it with my derma roller, and I am taking very good care of my skin, but it was very difficult. Especially when you had like, loads of your trusty skincare, and then your skin completely changes, and all of a sudden things reactive, things are making your skin so sensitive. I had red face for the whole 6 months. It's still quite red, but it's going down. The blepharitis, that was massive. I still have it because my skin's going through this, my body's going through kind of retransitioning. It's like, right, okay, I'm no longer on 80 milligrams anymore. I'm trying to like get my head around not having anything in the system now. So my blepharitis has flared up. That has been an issue for me for the whole 6 months. It's been very difficult to work, very difficult to see, especially in the morning, like so much pain. I spent a lot of money on things for the blepharitis, a lot of money for the constant chapped lips. I will not miss that. Just always feeling really, really gross. Really gross. And this summer has been difficult. I don't know why I chose summer to do it. Although it has really helped me with my skin, and obviously being able to wear more things that I wasn't able to wear before. I just feel excited to get on to this new chapter, this new start, where I can think more about, what I'm eating, what's causing the acne, what's causing my low moods, get to know myself better. I mean, my body has worked so hard to keep me going, and I've been, day after day overdosing it, making it feel horrendous. All it wants to do is survive. All it wants to do is keep me alive. And I've been, beating it up for years, saying, this needs to change, this needs to change, this is not enough, this is not good enough, it looks horrible, I look blah, blah, and saying all these things to myself, and that's sad, like I feel sorry for my body. That's like the biggest thing. Like after all this, I just feel so sorry for my body, and I've paid money for that. I don't know if I would recommend Roaccutane. I'll probably do a post on it. And I'm keen to look into alternatives, and there definitely will be alternative methods to clear skin. Like absolutely, this is not the only way to do it. I wouldn't recommend it necessarily unless it really is like something that you're dead set on, then you just do it anyway. Like each person is very different. You've got to take it, you've got to weigh up the options. If you feel like this is the avenue to go down, then cool, go do it. And of course everyone's journey will be different, but I'm saying that I wouldn't necessarily recommend it based on my journey, based on the side effects that I got, because it's been constant. It's been absolutely constant, and I have just felt so miserable And I wouldn't recommend that on anyone. I wouldn't be like, do this, you'll feel so much better. My anxiety has still been around. That's still been something I've had to manage. My dermatillomania, based on the anxiety, I've still had to manage. You know, it went from skin picking areas that were oily on my face and body, chest, whatever, to going for dry bits of skin or scabs, ingrown hairs on, say, my thighs and legs. So you can easily manipulate, you know, your body, your picking, from one way of doing it to another. You know, skin picking doesn't get eliminated because of clear skin. Not if it's emotionally connected to your anxiety. Like, as soon as you feel anxious, you will go to your safe place if you don't work on creating a new safe place. So it has really been an eye-opener. But I am looking forward to the new chapter. I'm looking forward to really working on my body dysmorphia, not just the dermatillomania. I feel like I've developed a really good relationship with my dermatillomania, but I understand that there's so much work that needs to be done in me accepting myself, accepting where I'm at in the present. I look forward to that journey. I think it was really good to eliminate the foods from my diet that was actually causing a lot of distress to my body and ultimately to my skin and my moods. I would definitely check that out if you are not sure of what you're putting into your body that's causing issues. I would definitely check that out and get it done. It's cheap. But yeah, I hope that's helpful to you. Do let me know if Accutane is something that you're currently on, or you've been thinking about doing it, or if you've done it. I'd like to know like how things were for you, what your key side effects were. I feel like I've been dragged through it. I'm just so happy to be done. I'm getting ready, mentally prepared, physically prepared to get back on it. I am looking forward to it. I'm excited. That is my main thing. Is like, I'm just excited to like really love who I am, because Accutane, in all fairness, it really has raised my confidence with my skin, and that is great. But I understand that could potentially be temporary, and also it's up to me. It's not up to any other tablet. It's up to me to learn how to be confident within myself, and to raise my own self-esteem, and to feel better within myself, and feel like my body isn't a cage, you know, like it's not something that constantly needs to be fixed. I need to break free from it. No, like I need to accept as is. I need to love as is. And that's something that Accutane has definitely taught me. It's like, you know, there's a lot more going on right now than just the surface issues. So yeah, I hope that is that this is interesting, and I hope that it helps you. And yeah, do let me know. We'll speak soon.